Mouse, or that screen phone, you're watching Spread Those Wings.
Man. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Episode 207. It's not what you think if you read the title. It's not that one. We went to Adolf's this week.
I was going to make a joke. Everyone's welcome there, I guess. That's fine.
Yeah?
Yeah, everyone's welcome. They don't have any problems with yarmulkes or...
Oh, no. Is that a thing on the wall?
No.
That's literally our friend of the show, Matt DePalma. I said we're going to Adolf's. He goes, as in Mr. Hitler? And I'm like, no, wrong thing. This is Adolf's in the first ward, down in the first ward of South Buffalo.
I got asked if... some Arab man asked if I had a liquor store. He comes up, you have a liquor store? I was like, no. And then just kept walking.
Okay. Well, apparently we've missed the boat here. Because this is ranked as a top 5 place in some scenarios. A bit of a mess today.
Yeah.
We ordered 4 flavors. We have 3 of those in a separate flavor, and then they're supposed to be ready at 7, and then at 6:23 we got a phone call. I got a phone call and had to send Gary that they were ready. So we'll see what happens here. But we have a medium, a smoky mesquite, which does smell fucking good.
Yeah.
I
told you it sounded kinky earlier.
Yeah, smoky mesquite. Sounds kinky, I like it. A lemon pepper. We originally would go with salt and vinegar, the Sully style. Mm-hmm. They did not have that. They're out of that sauce. And a hot, and I believe that's the hot. That looks
hot.
But without further ado, Gary, let's get into this medium.
Finally, another place with celery. I think we had a couple places without it.
And their homemade blue cheese.
There's a lot of drums in there.
That's all drum. Wow. What do I do here?
I didn't even see that big one.
What do I do here?
I'm just gonna put that one off to the side.
There you go. There we go.
That blue cheese is banging.
And the medium's actually a pretty good flavor.
Mm-hmm. And it was cheap.
Maybe that's why they're so highly regarded. $50 for 40 wings.
Where they're located, you kind of have to be. You can't be too expensive because of the economic area.
Yeah, but people go there.
Yeah,
St.
right.
Patty's Day.
It's coming up soon.
It is. The blue cheese is really good. I am pleasantly shocked considering they dropped our expectations pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm. It's a really big bone.
That is the definition of big bone. I will start. I had people to breathe a little there. I'm color me surprised. I mean, we knew they were cooked and ready about an hour ago at this point.
Yeah.
They still have crisp. Mm-hmm. I will give it an 8 on the crisp. Fresh out, without being ready early, probably would have been a little higher. You guys know me, I prefer my flats. Mm-hmm. I could probably take a point off here for the fact that I got no flats, but it is what it is. They were still tender, well cooked, very big wings. I'll go with an 8.5 on meat. Sauce, I'm going to go 6.5. It's probably my biggest gripe here. I think it could have been more saucy. This is definitely the medium now. I'm happy.
You like the bottom of barrel bullshit?
There's nothing.
It's streaks.
Flavor, I'm going to go 9. I like the flavor of the medium by itself, but then you add in the blue cheese is like that extra kick. That is a very, very good pairing of blue cheese and wing.
Yeah.
And for a price, I'm going to go 9 as well. I will go back for that wing. That's an 82 for me.
The blue cheese almost reminds me of how Mooney's does it, but they're slightly off. I think I actually like this blue cheese better. Crisp, I'm going to go 7.5. I think it's a decent amount of crisp. They were ready earlier than we wanted them to be, is what it is. Meat, I will go with an 8. I had one really big drum and then one just a little bit smaller, but the rest in there are about the same size. So I'll go an 8 with that. Sauce, 7.5. Like Kyle said, I wish it was a little more saucier. But I'm not really going to complain about it. Flavor, I'll go with an 8.5. I enjoyed the flavor. It's got a little bit of a kick to it. And then, what was it per wing? Did we break that down yet?
A $1.25.
So I'm going to go with an 8.5 on the price, just because in that wing economy, you're not finding too many wings right now at almost $1 a wing. So.
No, unless you're going to somebody's specialty night, which we're getting to see those pop up more. But
but they don't do them on Fridays because Friday's the most popular.
Exactly.
Day. That's an 80.
Not a bad one. 81 average. For a medium, it's above average for most mediums now.
Celery?
I'm okay without salad. I'll take a carrot, actually. I mean, shit. Any vehicle to get this blue cheese in my mouth, right?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
It really is very good blue cheese.
And they had a bunch of other flavors too. We've been trying to do flavors that are kind of out of our comfort zone or are just unique to the show.
That's why when I ordered this, when they call back and say, hey, we can't do salt and vinegar, I don't know if they are out of sauces, but some of the things I believe we saw on the menu were not available. And it was pretty much the run of the mill. Cajun, gar parm, regular barbecue.
Which I don't mind doing, but if we get those like specialty ones that are just so rare, I want to do them.
The smoky mesquite. But I say we should wait on that. Let's do the lemon pepper first.
Sure.
As friend of the show Brandon would say, lemon pepper steppers.
I haven't seen him in a minute. Oh, thanks.
Maybe he's also backpacking through Guatemala? Man, Gary. One flat in the entire box.
Jeez. That shows you how thick this blue cheese is. So much of the dry rub stayed in the tub.
That's why I made sure I ate the one without first.
I'm gonna do another one probably.
I do like there's definitely a little butter in there.
It's very salty.
Yes.
Like, I don't know if this is lemon peppers and salt. I don't exactly hate it.
I think it's like a salty lemon zest.
Yeah.
It is incredibly salty though.
That's something that I definitely can't eat more than a couple.
No. Your cholesterol, my cholesterol's going to lose. Oh, there's another flat.
I like it though, but it's almost like eating a bouillon cube, the amount of salt.
We know a thing or two about that.
That's the only thing I can compare it to, because that's the most of salt I've ever had in my mouth. I'll go on this one, because I'm ready to grade. Crisp, I'm going to go with an 8.5. I think it's very crispy for sitting a while. Meat, I'll go with a 7.5. A couple smaller ones in there, one real big one. Sauce / dry rub, I will go with a 9. I think the amount on there is pretty much almost perfect. I would rather have more pepper than the lemon, only because of how salty this lemon zest is. In flavor, I really do like it, but I can't eat too many of them because it's going to make me drool. Like, it's very salty. I'm going to go with an 8.5, and then I'll go with an 8.5 on the price as well.
You're going to come in with a 84.
It is good.
I'm going to break the show here for a second. Did you see that stat they showed about the Bandits game that's on right now? That has to be a first. Team is winning 8-3, and they are 0 for 16 on face-offs on the day. Have not won a face-off.
I guess my only complaint is that it's not as lemony as I want it to be.
I agree. I think they had to give up some of the lemon for the zest, or some of the lemon for the salt. It's not bad. I agree with you on that. It's a different approach on a lemon pepper than we've really ever done. Crisp, I'm gonna actually bump it up to a 9 for how long they were out already. That still had crunch to it. You guys probably heard it on the show. Amount of meat, I'm gonna go 7.5. They're not badly cooked. I am getting a little hurt that I have to have the drums. This is still not a bad thing. Amount of dry rub, I'm gonna go 9. It holds well. Yes, it falls off on the blue cheese, but I think it's more on the credit of how thick the blue cheese is than anything else. And I think if you had more, your lips are gonna chap.
I actually kind of like it without the blue cheese better.
I did like it without the blue cheese.
It's not bad with blue cheese, but I think the flavor is better.
It enhances by itself. It pops more. Flavor, I'll go 8. Like, I think, quite honestly, they could have done it where there's a little more lemon zest to it. The lemon zest almost came off as more salt than lemon zest. There were some moments of like, okay, that's citrusy.
It's just like a hint.
Yes, it's a very small hint. I don't hate it. You could do something to change it. I definitely would eat it. I go 7.5 on the price. Like, I'm not kicking the door down to get this. I'm glad it was our 5th choice out of 4 options.
This is one of the ones where, like, you, excuse me, you and I were sharing, I could eat 10 of them. I wouldn't be able to, like, polish 10.
If Franco's dad went to a bar, like, yeah, I'm going to go an 82 on that. So, I mean, we're not doing bad. We're looking to rewrite again, and this is the one we were excited about. So, Gary, get in there and see what you want.
This side?
Yeah.
Which one is this?
This is the Smoky Mesquite.
I can't really see. I'm going to go with this one. Looks like it's nice. I'm going to go one without. Ooh. It's got like a bacony smokiness to it.
Yep.
Like a smoked bacon.
That's spot on.
Like, it doesn't taste like bacon.
But I was trying to figure out what that reminds me of.
It's not a bacon flavor, but like that smoked bacon. I don't know how to explain it. But you, if you taste these, you know what I'm talking about.
Whatever it is, it's not that generic liquid smoke either.
You can see the dry rub on it. The only complaint I have is it's not as crispy. The only good thing about you not having a guest is we can just go to town on them as many times as we want.
Seriously. Like, because all of these actually have a lot of flavor to them. Actually, that's a ton right there. I really like it.
I do too.
Still don't think I can tell you I can pick out what I'm eating. I like it.
I kind of wish it was blended with a sauce.
Like a barbecue.
Because I don't mind the dry rub itself, but it's almost like it's just missing something.
I'll go. Definitely not upset with it. I've had weirder flavors. Am I going to break the bank to go there for that one? No, but that's one of those ones that maybe if I'm there, I ask if I can blend that with a medium. That would be a really good wing.
Or even they're hot, depending on how hot they're hot is.
I'm going to stay the pack. I'm going to say it's an 8 with crisp. I don't think it's been bad. There's something on it. And the fact that they've been around as long as they have, that's enough for me. Meat, I'm going to bump it back to an 8.5.
Mesquite.
I had 3 flats in that one. And they all had a good amount of what I want. Sauce / dry rub. I'm going to go 7.5. I think that's the one that was missing. There were some of them that were very lackluster. Some of them that had chunks of them. Flavor, I'm going to go 9. Like, I like that. I don't necessarily know it's a standard mesquite, but I do enjoy that.
Mesquite's some type of wood.
Okay, so it's almost like a smoky charcoal flavor.
Yeah.
I would go 8.5 on that for price. I would buy that again.
I would too.
I'll go with 83.
It's not really my forte, but I would definitely eat this again. It's different. It's nothing I've ever had before. I like the approach on it. I'm gonna go with. It wasn't very crispy. That's the only thing that I have to really complain about. I'm gonna go with a 6.5 on the crisp. Meat, I'll go with an 8. I had 2 decently sized drums. Sauce / dry rub, I'll go with a 7.5. I wish there was a little bit more. Some of the wings in there really didn't have enough on them. I don't know if that's just because of the texture of the dry rub that they're using. Could be, which is why I'm thinking it'd be cool with the sauce on it, just because you get best of both worlds. Flavor, I'll go with an 8.5. I enjoyed it. It's got like a bacony-ish flavor to it, like we were talking about. Doesn't taste like bacon, but that smoked flavor that you get with smoked bacon. Price, I'll go with an 8.5. I would buy those again, and definitely enjoyed it. So that's a 78.
Or low though, so it's not necessarily a bad thing.
It was just the crisp. That's kind of what hurt it.
The crisp, and I mean, just I think the problem is their dry rubs are very, very salty. Mm-hmm. Both of them. Once you let the mesquite sit a little, you're like, okay, nope, there's the salt. But now this is the hot. I asked the lady who picked up when I called in if they had anything hotter, and she goes, well, I think our medium's like a hot, and our hot's hotter than hot.
I usually never trust people.
No. But that might just be Frank's.
Probably. Is that charred? Or is that just a burnt wing?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go with this big boy. I think those are just Frank's.
I think this is just a hot buffalo.
Yeah.
It's a little higher than Frank's, I guess. Not much.
To me, it tastes like Wegmans. Like that generic Wegmans.
Maybe that's what it is.
Might be. It's not bad, but like, I'm not writing home from the war about it.
When did you go to war? Real note, they're flaccid. They have no crisp.
No, it's like swallowing a bug. Good thing I'm kind of grody when it comes to eating. I will say the blue cheese is just top notch.
That was... So that's the wild thing. They give an option. If you want house or traditional.
Which was this one? House?
This is house.
I don't know what the traditional is.
The traditional is Ken's.
Oh.
She blatantly said that. Well, our house we make or we have Ken's. And I'm like, house.
House for sure. They do a fantastic job with
Yes. Or the last episode where I've actually almost pretty much cleaned it out. And I didn't even use it on all my wings.
it. I know blue cheese is just kind of basically mold, but like, it doesn't.
Why Heather doesn't like it.
It doesn't bother me.
Got a gorilla. Doesn't like blue cheese. How dare her?
My girlfriend doesn't like blue cheese.
You don't like the chunks.
That's the best part.
Yeah, for me, I like chunkier blue cheese just because I don't know, it just adds to the flavor.
Yeah, let me be a fat gelatinous piece of shit. Give me all the chunks. Yeah, I'm not upset at all. I wish those were a little crispier, but nothing an air fryer won't fix.
Yeah, I can go.
Go for it.
Crisp, a 6. None of the other wings I have were crispy. Meat, I'll go with an 8.5 again. I think I had 2 that were pretty big. Sauce, I'll go with an 8. I think there's enough sauce in there. There's more bottom of the barrel bullshit on this one than there was on the other one that we got. So can't really complain about that. Flavor, I'll go with a 7.5. I think it's a very basic hot. To me, this is most medium, how medium should taste. I don't hate it. And then I'll go with an 8.5 on the price. I'm pretty consistent because like you're getting cheap wings that aren't bad wings by any means for decent enough price. Not the 77.
You know, I definitely, we might owe them, even if it's an on-site kind of redo.
That's what I'm thinking.
Just because, like, I know Bulls parties here didn't really hit, and we do have to try the Sully salt and vinegar. But I think these would have been scored even higher. And they were scored pretty well. I think they're still going to go top 25.
Even if we care of like a double wing and 2 of them in the parking lot.
Exactly. I think they're still going to go top 25, but like I think the lack of crisp on some of these, like these might have been good if they were crispy.
Right.
But I think like I'm not getting over the mental block because these are flaccid.
Right.
I'm going to go 5.5 on the crisp. Like that is bad. I understand there's a lot of hot sauce on that, but that is rough. Amount of meat, they're big wings. They're all very big wings. I'll go 8.5. Amount of sauce, it's close to what I want. I'll go 9. Flavor, it's like a 7.5. Like, it's nothing I'm writing home about. But again, is that we're gonna get the whole multiple dimensions. Like, does it not seem that great because it's flaccid and like maybe it adheres better on the crunch? Like, I don't know. Price. For this wing specifically, no. But would I go back there and buy wings? Would I go back there and get this hot wing again? Yes. I'm going to go 8.5 on that because, like, I'm a little bummed at how it is. I think it could have been better. But I'm going to come in with a 78 as well. It's going to be right around the cusp of if it's going to make it or not. Man, just... Maybe we just got to go on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Picked a bad time going Friday during Lent.
Well, I was going to say, to be fair, today is the what do they
First
call
day
it?
of Lent. Good Friday?
Good
Not
Friday,
Good Friday.
yeah.
It's not
I
Good
don't know.
Friday.
Friday something. When everyone's...
Was Ash Wednesday already this past week?
Yeah, I think it is Good Friday.
No, Good Friday is the Friday before Easter.
Oh.
I said Good Friday and realized it's not correct.
It's the first day you get fish fries. That's all I know. And that's how it's packed. They were selling a ton of fish fries.
If anybody ever needs to know, Buffalo is known for food. I don't know how their whole population's at 700 pounds. Gary, anything else you want to add to this?
No, I really did enjoy this place. Even though it wasn't a fair shake. They did not disappoint, and I would be happy to try them again.
They should definitely get a bonus point added on to everything because we ordered 40 wings. We used 2 cups of the blue cheese to fill the 2 chicken dip in. We have 4 cups of blue cheese left.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Like, clearly, it's not that expensive to make, and they're not raping you. Because I've seen places where you get an extra $2 for blue cheese.
Yeah, right.
Like, dude, you gave me 6 and I had 40 wings. Like, I love you.
I know.
Plus, I think they understand the fact that like ours is chunky. It's gonna go quickly. Whatever it is, keep doing it. But sorry, continue.
No, that's really all I got. We can break into our breakdown, I guess.
Go for it.
TikiTribeTVPro.squarespace.com. All of the podcasts that we do and are a part of are on there. All of our sponsors are on there.
Updated a couple new sponsors. Put a couple podcasts into the archives, the vault. Mm-hmm. You can still find them on there and on their Spotify, but for the most part, not really actively releasing content. Adding a couple new ones.
You can do Jeanette at the Therapy. I believe she's on our website. You can check
Yes,
her
she
out.
is. It's right to her booking.
Jeanette at the Therapy Sessions Buffalo. You could go Kyle Chicken Dippin', Chicken_Dippin' on Instagram. 716 as the code
For 15%
50% off your car insurance.
Or your chicken dipping. Or chickendippin.com as well if you want to go directly to his site. Or like Gary said, if you want to go to our site, it'll redirect you right
All
there.
of our stuff's on there. It'll redirect you, and you can take it over. We got a couple of them.
Yeah, I think that's most of them. We do have Nikki 2 scoops. I've been meaning to get to him. I did not get there this week. It's been a hectic week. But we had Nikki 2 scoops. Make sure you go check them out. Get your Death by Peanut Butter unless you're allergic. Then I guess if you really want to have Death by Peanut Butter, go for it. But I didn't tell you that.
Make sure you sign a waiver.
Yeah, or have an EpiPen ready. That's about all I really got. We're getting this shit ready. We have a new paranormal show coming out any moment. Might be out by the time this episode comes up. If not, probably by within the week. Name's still to be determined.
Do you have the wrestling show?
No, I shit can that.
Okay.
I recorded that, and if I'm going to be blatantly honest, I was fucking hammered, and it was a mess.
Fair enough.
And there's just not enough going into it, so that show's just never going to see the light of day. It's kind of like the third episode of Talking Trashed.
Yeah.
That just unraveled so bad that was never going to see the light of day. That's what happened on the wrestling show.
Yeah.
But guys, that'll do it. Gary, until next time, you keep on spreading those wings. Spread your legs. Peace out.
Cute.